you know. Hi. So anybody been on a family vacation?
Yeah.
Fun. So I decided that I did not want to go to Panama City Beach again with my family to go back to the same exact place, to do the same exact thing at the same exact time of year, at the exact same time with the same people. So I just said, no, I'm not going to go this time. But you know how that turns out. You get guilted into it, you decide, I'm going to suck it up and I'm going to go. And, you know, but honestly, why do people go to the beach if they're going to sit by the baby pool next to the parking lot? You know, when the beach is just across the way. So, even though I decided to go, I decided that I was not going to go to Angelo's Steak Pit. You know, y'all seen the giant bull there out front, and you know, it's just, you're in the seafood capital and seafood heaven, and everybody's going to eat steak. I mean, it's sure the bull didn't charge, but that's the only thing you didn't pay for at that place. So I decided while they all went out for a big red meat frenzy, I would just take a left and go across the pedestrian bridge where I would watch the wedding. It was a Saturday night at the beach. Around sunset, so there's always a wedding. So, sure enough, I pack up my little cooler of beer, so you know, it's not my first time. So, and I've got my delicious silver bullets, and I packed them with ice. And just a tip, because I lived at the beach for a while, if you put the Morton ice cream salt in your cooler, the beer freezes and you get those little tiny ice crystals. It's just like, you know, fantastic at the beach. Only thing better is to be sitting in your chair in the water drinking your cold beer. But there was a wedding on there, so got it all on. So I got my cold beer, pulled up a bar stool right by the edge of the thing, next to the Pizza Hut takeout window. Another great thing. Even though I turned down the opportunity to eat red meat, I decided, hey, I'll get a pizza. Because I had the cold beer and somehow it felt right. And sure enough, as I sat there at the bar, drinking my beer, here come all the smiley, happy, shiny people, and the little flower girl, you know, is running barefoot in the sand, and, you know, just people always have that, there's an energy, you know, when you're out there and everybody's coming together for an occasion. And even though, like, I'm just a casual stranger, I'm just prop up on the one side, because I have this thing I always, because I do this often, like I always try to leave with some wedding cake. It's kind of a challenge that I take. So I, you know, sat there and watched them as, you know, they hit the boombox button, and that, you know, is it Canon in D? The music, Sarah, anyway. I think it comes on, blasts out on the bear, and everything starts, and everything is quiet, the sun starts to set, and I mean, it's just beautiful. And, you know, to be such a, you know, I mean, the waves weren't the only thing crashing that day on the beach. It was also, I was crashing the wedding. So after it was over and the flower was running around, they've got their pictures made, they come back up on the deck, and I'm happy to just congratulate the bride and groom and tell them how beautiful it was and how much I enjoyed watching the celebration of their love. And so they offered me a piece of cake. And as you know, I was eating the cake, having a great night. I was so glad, you know, that I'd come. And then I went back to my room, only to find out that my niece was going to have a surprise wedding at the beach. So when they asked me to go, of course, I said yes. So, thank you. Let me paraphrase, but